All right, first thing you want to do, take that trim off, take the wheel off, clean the area. We're going to want to take some of that out. Then you're going to tape off the area where you're going to be working so it's easier to draw on it. Then what you want to do is find your pivot point where you want to cut at. I want to follow this body line. So what I'll do is put me a dot right there. Then now that you got your pivot point, you want to draw your line down. Because you want to keep all this material, all this inside. You don't want to cut that away. You need that because that's where your chrome trim mount. If you cut all this away, you end up like that other car over there. With all this being gone, you ain't got nothing to mount to. Once you got that line drawn, you got to figure out how much you want to take. And I know this is what I took out of the other side. So I use this as a guide, a rough guide though, because it might be a little different. But I'm gonna draw that out. Now I got it transferred over to this. You can see how much material we'll take out. So what I do is I cut along this line right there and then right there, and I take this whole black section out. All right, leaving this attached up here at my pivot point. I cut this whole black section out. Now we got our section cut out. See, we retain this. We got our section. Now we'll bend it over, close up the gap. But first we'll pull this tape off and sand the area so we can weld it. Now we got it sanded down to bare metal. You can see we retained our inside piece. But see, if you would just cut it, this piece right here has no rigidity. Just bend. This curve right here give it the whole fender strength up front. Now we're gonna even up the gap, even up each side. That way we can close it up and get our curve. Now that we welded it thick and grounded it slick, do a little mondo work, and then we done. Just like that. Put the wheel trim back on, never even notice.